Hello, my fellow survivors! This is Malinche, and welcome back to Ark Survival Ascended. We are here outside with our dinos, a bed, and a feeding trough. And why am I outside of my base? Well, basically, previous episode, we found Dolly here, a 125. Dodicarus and Angela, a 145 Anki. And we needed these two to actually progress completely into the game. And to progress completely, we need a base where we can actually set up everything. Now, I've been looking around a little bit, well, mostly using my flyers to fly over and like check out like, okay, am I liking this? Is this big enough? And the first thing we noticed was that it's not really circular. Like this wall over here is way longer than this wall over here. And that is bothering me because that means my base is longer in this direction than it is in this direction. So yeah, we have some changes to make. I'm also thinking like maybe we want like an elevator down in the middle of the base that goes to the ground floor. So we can maybe get like dinos up in here if we actually want to tame them or something, or like not tame them, but if we actually want to breed them inside of our base. We got a couple grass patches that we see coming through the foundations, which I don't like. So yeah, there's a lot that would need to change about this base. The wall needs to be extended to the side here. This wall needs to be extended like maybe 2 or 3 further that direction. Same with that one. We've got grass up in here, so I'm thinking like, yeah, okay, we need to probably trash or at least break down half of our base. Now, we already have pretty big storage. And I'm not gonna like grab all the boxes. Well, I am gonna grab all the boxes, but I'm not gonna grab a box, set it here, put everything in here, and then later on... Well, I could actually do that, but I was thinking something different, guys. We wanna go into better storage. And to go into better storage, I do believe we need this one over here. We need these over here. And if we set them up, because yeah, eventually everything that's inside now, workbenches and everything, is gonna be placed on the outside till I can actually place them back on the inside. Yeah, I know it's a little bit of double work, but we are gonna place some vaults. So I'm gonna build 2 vaults, and with the 2 vaults, I basically can get every resource out of there into the 2 vaults and get everything that's in the base right now that I do want to use. Because we no longer need to demolish stuff. We actually can just pick it up, right? So pick it up, put it in the vaults, and that also means that if I go out farming for stone and for wood, I can basically just throw it all into the vaults, and once the vaults are full, then start crafting in bulk and not just craft, wait till it's crafted, and then go out to farm again and craft again and farm. No, we're gonna farm in bulk, put it in storage till the storage is full, and then start crafting up everything. Plus all the walls that I'm gonna need to break down or at least pick up, and everything else we need proper storage, guys. So yeah, the first thing I'm gonna do is check out where I can get some resources. Cementing paste I should have. Polymer, I think I'm gonna need to go to the winter biome if I understand correctly or remember correctly. Penguins do give polymer, so that would be the easiest way. We can of course go farm for obsidian and make polymer on our own. So cementing paste and obsidian, but I don't really have the proper farm yet for cementing paste. Or I'm gonna need to farm for beaver dams, and it's just gonna be easier, guys, if I actually just go to the winter biome. Oil, I still need to check out where I can farm that one. And metal, we are crafting up right now. I do believe we already have like 400 something. Fully check. So yeah, we already have almost 1 storage bin, and we are crafting a bunch up now. We do need more oil, we do need more metal. So yeah, I'm gonna be busy farming a bit to actually make 2 vaults. So I can actually get everything from the outside, from the inside to the outside, and then start rebuilding my base. So yeah, Guys, Angela, Dolly, Gas, you guys are gonna be rather busy. Let's get started. That is definitely strange. To kill a bunch of penguins, but I can't harvest them. That is definitely strange. Like, holy crap. Why can I not harvest penguins? Is it the tool? Does it look like it? Do I need a specific animal to actually farm, like, penguins? That is so weird. Well, if we can't get polymer from penguins, then we're kind of screwed, because that means we're gonna need to farm... We're gonna need to farm obsidian. Well, it's another means to go at it. It's not that it doesn't work, but... Getting polymer from penguins is just way easier. That is indeed strange. Now, there should be oil nodes here, so at least let's pick up some oil while we're actually here. I don't see the oil nodes that I used to. I think that's obsidian. Where are the round oil nodes? Are they gone as well? This is obsidian, right? I think so. Yeah, that's obsidian. Okay. Well, at least let's grab a bunch of this then. Where are the oil? What is the oil? Can we only find oil underwater now? I think that's more obsidian. There used to be a bunch of oil rocks over here. Where the hell did the oil go? What are you two? Just regular rock? Or are you like oily rocks? They do have a different texture. Okay. Oh yeah, look at that. So there are still oily rocks. Okay. That's gonna be... So I presume... Like all the rocks on the outside are gonna give oil now? There's just so little here. There used to be like 10 or 15 spots with oil, but are they up top? Yeah, definitely some changes in Ascension. Or Ascended. Okay, so oil, not an issue. It's just there are like way more islands now in the winter biome. Like islands that get off the main islands. Like these snowbergs or icebergs, I guess you could call them. And because there's way more islands outside, their resources just got like distributed along those islands. So it's no longer like one island where all of the resources are gathered together. You kind of need to fly around a little bit, but still, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 700 oil already. So it's actually not too bad to get your hands on oil. Now, yeah, no polymer from penguins does mean obsidian and beaver dams. So beaver dams is the fastest way to get your hands on cementing paste, and cementing paste and obsidian, of course, makes the regular polymer that you can craft. Now we have a fabricator, so we can actually craft them up, and then yeah, the little white dots, it's kind of a little crazy, but hey, if I go snowboarding and the sun is shining on the snow, or when I used to go snowboarding, I guess you should say, these white dots would like they would really be there. Like you might have think like, holy crap, what a kind of disco is this? But it actually looks like that if the sun is, well, the sun is no longer shining on it, but you get my drift, right? So yeah, we do get a decent amount of oil. That should be more than enough. Let's go. We still have, what weight are we at? 535. Okay, let's go to the volcano. There's a lot of obsidian around the volcano. Let's go pick that up. Put everything home and then take a fast flyer and go look for those. Let's just... We can... it doesn't really weigh that much, right? We can just go along the way home to the beaver dams. I do have to say it was actually a pretty good run, so pretty decent amount of oil, and there were a lot of beaver dams. Like certain locations had 3 to 4 dams, some had only 1 dam, but yeah, pretty good, decent amount. So that should actually be enough to actually craft everything up, right? Well, I hope so. Let's go down. Let's grab the oil, the obsidian. Let's grab everything out of here that we actually need. So we're good on that. We're good on that. We can make cementing paste to 500, and then we got 500 obsidian, so that's 200 and 250, 250, 200, and yeah, that's more than enough. How much do we actually need? So 90, we need 180. So turn on and craft 100, craft mount, go 80. There we go. So that is the polymer crafting up. Now we do need to bring over the metal, and I do believe we still need to farm for the... I can't really remember how many slots it has. Can I gather 300? I barely can carry it. And yeah, we're definitely gonna need to place a couple more furnaces down so we can smelt up a little bit faster, but eventually we get the giant smelter, because, well, basically already, well, we're level 104, guys, meaning that we've almost got everything unlocked that we need. Like, we've got the industrial cooker, we've got the chemistry bench. Like, usually you kind of progress through this a little at a time while you have a base. Now we have everything unlocked, but we don't have a base yet. We even got the elevator and the elevator track already, so yeah, all the bullet types. So yeah, definitely generator we need to look into. Industrial grill, definitely an important one if we want to start. The air conditioners, like, holy crap. Oh, look at this one. Okay, we need to make 10 more polymer. Just for this one alone. The canteen, how can I forget it? Holy crap. Yeah, I'm gonna farm some metal. Craft it up. Or smelt it up. And let's take all of this as well. And we can take... No. We need to keep smelting, right? Oh, we don't have any? Thought we had more raw metal. That is strange. We have this. So that's 675, and we needed 1,000, right? Let's make one and see just how much inventory it has, because if it has it, it's not gonna be enough to farm in bulk and craft in bulk. We probably need to. And let's definitely make one of these. Hell, freaking has the canteen. Ah, I love this baby. So much better than a water jar. Plus it weighs less as well. So weight 5, and this one is... Oh yeah, it doesn't say. So close by. So while this is cooking up, I'm gonna take my lady out here. And actually, let's place this in there. Don't need that anymore. Gonna take Angela and we'll farm some metal. Let's get this out of here. Don't need that extra weight. You can have more weight. Perfect. Oh yeah, I didn't realize that there were like 350 slots in these chests. Like, holy crap, that is a lot of storage. That is a lot of storage. But yeah, like I said, I need one more. I do want to like farm up like almost like a box full of stone, wood, and thatch, and then just start building all the stone building blocks that I need to actually change this space up. I think we should be close to actually making up that second box. Let's quickly check how far along we are. We got 300. Is it enough? So yeah, a little bit more metal and we can build our second box. But that doesn't mean we cannot start farming already, right? So I was like, okay, let's just make the outside line first and let's make a circle. I'm bad at making circles, guys. Oh, this is nothing like a circle. Holy crap. Well, this looks more like a circle. Because it's so big, you can't really make it into a circle, guys. Like, the smaller you make it, the more it looks like a circle. It's just, that's how it kind of works, I think. You are flying pretty high up there, dude. Higher than me, at least. If the moon is round, then this is a nice circle. Like, it was... Sometimes I'm just way too stupid to realize what I'm doing wrong. And then all of a sudden, you're like, oh my god. Right. So, you go triangles. Well, right now I did like 6. So, 6 triangles on inside. So, basically 12 in total. Then 6 straight, 6 triangles, 6 straight, 6 triangles, 6 straight. And it's that simple, guys, to make a circle in the game. So slowly but surely, it is taking form. Like, I'm slowly getting there, but it's been it's been a hustle, guys. Like, holy crap! Now I basically got the walkway down an elevation. Now I did make a segregation here to go into a different elevation as well. And then in the middle, I'm gonna place my behemoth's, like the behemoth's elevator. I think it would cover up the entire hole perfectly. I'm not really sure yet, but we'll have to see once we get there. Like, what I might do is, you can see, like, I've got the border around right now with the railings. I might actually make it like one wall inwards. And then just set up the outside wall as I have it right now. It's like a catwalk that you can run, walk around the base, walk around the dome itself. But that would mean that I need to work in another line, a complete line closer than we are right now. And that would make it a little bit better. I think I'm gonna do that first. There we go. We've got our outside border set. We also finished off. Well, not finished off yet, but we're close. Just wanted to bring you guys along, not leave too much out. So the cellar of my base. So I've been working a little bit with the rooftops, seeing how they interact when they get like glitch through each other and how it looks. And you can really make like a beautiful round shape with them. And then basically, well, my storage area for my egg laying dinos. Now, like I said, we'll get back to that once the episode where we actually going to mass tame. I'm thinking like at least like 10 females, at least. The elevator, like, I cannot go lower than this, else as you can see, I'm basically in the floor. And I've tried looking at maybe if there was an other area where I could make like a circular hole like I have here. Because the elevator is like a square platform, right? I'm not really sure how big it is. And I do not see any other location, like it would be up front here then. And that would mean that I can basically go lower at least one more. So I'm 3 high. But I cannot see the circle where, or the square where dinos would fit through. So I think it's gonna be a really short elevator of 2. Maybe we'll do an elevator like all the way to the roof, but I'll still need to figure out how I'll like build up around the elevator track, because I don't want to like walk into my base and then just see a giant like a beam into the ceiling, right? And I've been testing the greenhouse material a little bit, and I do have to say, like, the texture for the new greenhouses look freaking amazing, guys. Now, I wasn't really sure, like, the intersection here, and then I noticed, like, okay, we could build a pillar here, and it had another snap point. So right now, we could do stuff like this. And that is actually making things really interesting for building. Like, holy crap. We can even place them. Let's quickly check. Let's pull this one out. And if I would snap this one, I could snap it like this. Like, that looks incredible, right? Holy crap. Not really sure if I'm a fan of the bottom ones, but the top ones look amazing. Now I do realize that if I go on this route, then I'm basically gonna need to... It brings like a little corner into it, and that is freaking amazing, guys. That is freaking amazing. So yeah, the rooftop is gonna be completely... Well, maybe not completely out of greenhouse walls, but I think for the first layer, I'm just gonna do like wall, and then, for instance, I'm gonna set it up like this, I think. So place a regular wall on top of this. And then from that wall on, we go up and over. I'm not really sure. It doesn't even need to be up and over or anymore. So we don't actually need to... Can I pick this one up? That's a beam. Yeah, there we go. So, because we can actually make these beams now, it actually gives like the structure, the difference between the two, like the wall here and then the sloped wall. It actually gives the stone intersection. And that means we basically... Because I was first thinking like setting up a second wall on top of it, right? But that's not even necessary anymore this way. Like, we just make beams, all right. Now, I do need to set up something for this, because I'm gonna make my gate fall in. And then from this line here, I'm gonna raise the roof, right? So I'm still gonna need to figure out how I'm gonna do that. But yeah, the base is coming along nicely. I did put my dinosaurs back in, because... Well, biggest farm right now is gonna be metal and crystal, right? And then, of course, we still need to figure out how we are gonna set up the walls. I do love the wall. Wait, give me a second. Like, I got a lot of wood. Like, a lot of wood. I think I built a little bit. Split it in half. What if we would do something like this? Like a wooden beam in between the stone for the walls, right? Or I can make the walls out of wood and then intersect them with the stone pillars, kind of like I did down here. If I would remove these for a second so you can actually get a visual on what I'm meaning. Like, this looks amazing as well, right? For like an outside structure. Like I said, I'm still not sure. The new building system in this game is so friggin'... Like, it's the old building system, but a lot of new perks to it. Still 2 beams that I kind of need to get rid of. But yeah, it's coming along nicely, guys. It's gonna take a lot of work. Let's place one down for now, so I can actually get back up. And like I said, I kind of want to finish the dome first. Well, I say that now. Oh yeah, but if we place the pillars, we're gonna have them on the inside as well. And I don't really like the look of wood versus this beam. Yeah, not gonna do that. Alright, I'm finally done with the foundation, guys. I think if I would say that I built 1,000 or 2,000 pillars, it would not be an exaggeration. Like, every wall that has... Like, the outside walls are all wood. But then they do get the separation or the segregation with the stone pillars. And then the stone pillars are also on the sides to make that, like, little barrier. And that's all around my base. So all around my base, I made the pillars. Now, I am gonna addition to this later on, because now it's still kind of... Although there is a little bit of texture in the wall now, which is really, really nice, it is still kind of flat. So later on, like I said, maybe make some balconies or something else. And then, yeah, the inside of my base, the interior is done as well. I really love the setup, guys. Like, I really love the setup. Already, like, the setup is kind of like where I want to place stuff in my base. So, for instance, right in front of me, you notice that I left that gap out in between the 2 platforms here on the left and right. I think this is where I want to place, like, the giant furnace. like a centerpiece into the, well, it's not kind of center, but it is still centered in the linear sense, in the middle of the base here, because it's kind of like 6 high, I think. So definitely need to check out if that is possible. And as I said, like all wood walls with then the stone ceiling, like the stone railings. Like I said, maybe if I say I made oh, I forgot a border. I forgot a border. Did I do this one? This is basically the last thing. Yeah, I forgot this one as well. So yeah, I do need to line up the railings on the outside border here so the texture feels more segregated. I did that here below as well. And then staircase with railings, of course, going around. Railings here. I did leave this open because this is where my elevator is gonna be, and I still need to have like an entrance and an exit into, of course, the basement and onto the elevator, of course. And then yeah, here we've got the next floor and then the floor down below here. There are some parts, like you see the ceiling here. This ceiling I could do, because this is where the floor falls down. Like I could take that. I can't really point at it right now. If you see the top of my pick, like that border over there with the stone, with the railings, I could do. But then following this roof, if you follow the top of my pick or the edge of my pick, I can't do this, because then it will basically show up through the ceiling, right? Because whatever you place on top, this railing here, as you can see here, the stone railings, they do show up on the bottom here. So if I would follow this bottom around completely, it would show up on the top floor. And the top floor is where I'm mostly gonna look at, so I don't want any railings on the actual walkway floors. But yeah, I'm really loving this, guys. Now, I only have one thing left to do, and that is place the rooftop. So, yeah, I think, how many hours? I think around 19 hours of farming stone, wood, and thatch to actually build this up. So, it's been pretty lengthy, but I've been enjoying myself immensely. Just, okay, yeah, I'm gonna do this here, and then, oh yeah, a railing on top of this, and I really love like the lighter wood of the railings in the stair next to the darker wood of the walls, and then with the texture of the new railing stones, the stone railings, that we can kind of offset it all a bit and get some shadow lines in there. It is really looking freaking amazing. And yeah, it's kind of, I said this before, like I kind of wanted to make it into like an arena sort of, where you like have like balconies with seats that look down on the middle, and I feel like I have kind of resembled that one. And then yeah, the workbenches are gonna be on top. I think the vaults are gonna be on the bottom, so like completely surround the bottom with vaults. All the workstations are gonna be up top, left and right, so I can actually access the vaults. I don't think I can access the vault through the railings though. Not sure what I'm gonna set up here. Maybe some vaults for armor, or some bookcases for armor, and then bookcases maybe for blueprints or something like that. And I have no idea yet what I'm gonna place here on this floor yet, but we'll have to see, right? For now, that is the main train of thought on how I'm gonna build this up, but we can't build it up before we can have a rooftop. So yeah, that's for the next thing in line. Let's quickly check what I actually already have. So I do have some cementing pastes, but yeah, that's all the metal and all the crystal that I have. So I'm gonna be rather, I think that's all the metal and crystal that I have. Yeah, because the other box is like only build resources. I do have some pillars left. We're gonna need them later anyway, if we gonna make the wall around our island that segregates the different parts of the dinosaur habitats that I'm gonna create. But it's looking freakishly amazing, guys. I'm really loving this. So the crystal farm is coming along nicely. Mostly going to the volcano. The volcano has like so many crystals. I do have to say that farming iron, because now there's like way more. There's almost no iron at the volcano anymore like it used to be. Farming iron has become a little more, well, difficult than it used to be. But it's still not really an issue. But before we
continue with gathering iron. I've been farming it up for something else because we cannot keep using these forges, guys. Forges are good, but they're not great, if you know what I mean. And to do great smelting, I have no idea why I said it like that. We kind of want to go for something else first, and that is the industrial forge, of course. We are almost at our metal. I do have enough in the smelters left, but we need polymer, guys. Now, previously, when I went to the winter biome and tried to eat some penguins, or actually use my hatchet on them, it didn't work. Now, apparently, we need to use something else, guys. So, no, not this chest, resource chest. Let's take 2 stacks of these. Let's do 2 stacks of these. Apparently, and I find this really, really funny, you're gonna need to use a wooden club to get polymer. Now, I find this to be rather interesting. I don't know if it's a link to smacking baby seal with a club, but when I heard like you need to use a club to get polymer from penguins, I was like, really? Did the developers really do this? So we are gonna find out if this is true, because yeah, it feels a lot like this can be a reference to real life where poachers smack baby seals with clubs, right? That would be way too horrible. But yeah, we'll have to figure it out. We need 400 polymer. Let's see if we can get it. Let's kill everything that is close. No, don't eat the penguins I just killed, you bastards. I can't harvest them, you can't either. That's how it works. No, get out of here, get out of here. There we go. We should have one corpse of a penguin here somewhere. Yeah, we got a couple. Let's see if this actually is true. Holy crap, it's true. You need a club to get polymer, guys. That 29 minutes spoil timer is not bad. Oh, that's alpha. That's alpha. That was pretty close. Let's kill him first. Let's kill him first. And yeah, let's go penguin hunting, penguin clubbing, I guess you could say. That just sounds horrible to say. That just really sounds horrible to say. Holy crap. We have 400 polymer. By the time we get that, we should have smelted enough to actually get our forge up and running in the base. And it's kind of important that I place the forge first before I start working on the roof, because I need to be sure that the roof is high enough to actually go over the forge, right? That's why I kind of also need to build it. So, it's the level 15. You can go die. That's not enough to give me a level. Oh, that sucks. I need to invest in more stamina, because I basically don't... what do I have? 2,500 is not enough to fly from my base to the last mountain to actually gather metal with my Anki. So I do need to invest in more stamina as well. Alright, polymer in. Grab the last pieces of metal that we need. Ooh, can't walk too heavy. Come on. Yes. And that should be more than enough. Crafting. Yeah, there we go. Turn on. Let's see how big this smelter gets, guys. Because this is, like I said, pretty important. Depending on how high my ceiling is gonna go, right? Man, I so love the setup. Oh, that's one stair too low. Let's see if it fits in here. That is important as well. Oh, it's snapping. I cannot center this because it's snapping. No. Disable snapping, hold Q. Okay. Oh. Oh, that is okay. Okay, that is good. I think this is the center. Let's go see. I could place it a little bit more to the back. This way I can walk around it. Kind of like that. Yeah, it's not gonna be an issue with the ceiling. Because if I slope up, it's gonna go over it. That is good. That is really, really good. And it really does look good as a centerpiece. After a week of flying to the volcano, grabbing crystals, flying to Carnivore Island, grabbing chitin from all of the scorpions I could find there, farming stone, farming beavers, farming all the metal from all the other mountains. Guys, we are finally ready to place the final tile. Now, strangely enough, I cannot make it into a point. But that's okay, because I'm thinking later on I might actually like flatten it out a little bit more, but my base is... Ow, that didn't even hurt. My base is enclosed. It's not done yet. Like, I'm still thinking about like little stuff that I want to do, but it is looking holy crap. Like, when I walk in here, I'm like, okay, this looks more like where birds would be instead of a base. And it's flat. Like, it is a lot of tiles and there is not a lot of detail in it. Now, I've tried placing like across linearly, so in a circle. Try to place beams. I've tried to place the wooden beams, the stone beams, kind of like you see here. Follow them around the corner like this. It didn't really look all that good. I really love the entrance though. Like, I really love the entrance. Now, you might be wondering, how the hell did you do that, like, overhang? Because usually they're longer. Well, if I basically go up, and it's gonna be a pain in the ass to actually build it up again. Well, what's the problem? Oh, I'm thirsty. So basically what I did, I placed these half walls. So there's walls that are only half the height of normal walls. I placed two inside. And then if you place one, you basically can snap one like this ceiling over here. It will snap on that half wall and actually go over the regular wall, right? And then I did the same with this one. And basically with the half wall, because they're only the half the length of a regular wall, you can actually snap it from here and then snap it like halfway through the ceiling here. So kind of made a little bit of an incline there. Let's quickly see, because it can be rather tricky to line this up. Because now I need to kind of try to glitch it. Was that it? I think that's it. No, it's sticking on the inside. That is what's making it tricky, guys. Oh, there it is. So yeah, you can see it's pretty tricky to actually line it up properly. But this way it doesn't stick on the inside and it basically overlaps and makes like a 1.5 wide instead of a 2 wide ceiling. And you can basically get this like little overhang, like a little bit over top. I kind of wanted to do that with these ceilings as well. That is why I was placing like this border over here. But it didn't look good. Like, it didn't look good, and it was gonna be a hustle to actually get the entire ceiling properly lined up. And then, yeah, at the top... Do I see this correctly? I know why I cannot... Like, this should be a straight... You see it, right? Like, it's 2 straights, and then it's 4 triangles. That needs to change. That is not correct, but I kind of like it this way as well. Does that mean I can just go completely straight down and then make the rest out of... Oh, that might actually... I might actually break this down and do it completely again. But not for today, guys. Our base is set up. We are gonna work on... I like the pillar system I have here. Like,
kind of a foundation holding the ceiling up. And I do think that I'm gonna do that in multiple places. I'm not really sure if I'm gonna do that all the way to the top. But I do love the little foundation that I have right here. It was kind of, again, a little bit of a test to see how I would look. But this pillar is crooked. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's so many little... Why is this pillar crooked? And it's probably... Oh, it came down. Oh, nice. Sometimes it just... No, I need to go up. And I need to fix this. I need to fix this, guys, else my OCD is gonna... It's not gonna like it. Let's pick this one up. There we go. That works. Let's place this one back. Can I place this one back? Nope. Wrong one. It's this one. There we go. And let's go inside. Now this might be a longer episode. Is that straight? Straight, right? That as well. Yeah, that's better. But yeah, it's looking amazing, guys. Like, it is looking freaking amazing. Made a double door, as you can see. So 2 dinosaur gates, but then only placed in the inside one. So basically, if I open my gates like this, you kind of get like that perspective that the door falls into. Like, I kind of like that as well. And overall, I'm pretty happy. And to my surprise, I can actually get a house buff in here. On the right side, you can see the house marker. It used to be when your base was like 5 stories high, I think, in Ark Survival Evolved. You no longer get the house buff because the ceiling was too high. But here, I can still get, like, here in the middle, I can't. Then here on the sides, I can. So it's kind of strange. But yeah, still, house buff is here. In the next episode, like I said, guys, this has been... It's Friday on Saturday after midnight. It's almost half... yeah, it's 2:22 right now. So I'm gonna close up this episode here. In the next episode, we are gonna look into electricity, water, and we're gonna go on an adventure to start our kibble farm and get the proper dinos, which are gonna be a pain in the ass to actually like hunt. But you'll see that. You'll have to see that why they're gonna be a pain in the ass in the next episode, guys. I hope you like the episode. If you want to see more of my Let's Play here in Ark Survival Ascended or any other game that I might be playing on my channel, just hit that subscribe button, guys. It would always help out a lot. I do hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.